Thomas. And we moving it right along, family. Got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, folks.
Brittany?
Brittany.
Yes, Brittany.
Correct. Brittany. How old are you?
Brittany.
Oh,
I'm 31.
I apologize. Yes. Brittany.
Yes.
31.
Correct.
Where you call me from, honey?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. D.C. How old are you coming at? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay. You have any kids?
Chapo. Enough. Come here. I'm sorry, one more time.
Do you have any kids?
I have one son. He's 8 years old.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Never been married before, no.
Okay. Brittany, what do you do for a living?
I'm a chef and I have a cannabis company as well.
Okay. So we got Brittany, 31, Gemini, DC. She's a chef, owns a cannabis company, mom to an 8-year-old, never married. What kind of man are you looking for, girl?
Well, Kendra, I guess I'm just looking for a real man, first of all.
First thoughts, nice looking lady. Oh, 30, 34, 8-year-old son. No, No, she wants somebody to take care of him. You know that off the rip, and you see how she came. I know she'll know for me, fellas, but look, I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen. He just too young.
We'll start there. I'm really not too picky. I am Muslim, so I prefer a Muslim man or a man that is willing to convert to Islam or is open to that. And yeah, I mean, I'm kind of simple.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are...
Baby girl, I don't believe none of that you would come on here talking about you're a Muslim and you representing yourself this way. Them ladies gonna be talking to you.
Bad conversation. I like attention.
You take the phone where we're not looking down, and it's kind of, is that possible? All right, what are your deal breakers again?
Yeah, my deal breakers are no conversation. I can't be with a man who has no conversation, of course. Not attentive, doesn't pay attention. And that's really it. That's it.
So you said you want a Muslim man or willing to convert to
Islam,
Muslim, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know too much about the religion, so hopefully I'm not being disrespectful. But I think
some middle-aged baby mama with her breast busting out gonna have you convert to her religion. Some chick who wants you to take care of her wants you to come and convert to her religion. Some chick who talking about she a Muslim. And bro, I ain't buying that. You must have turned into one of them last night. I'm telling you, she done saw one of them cute ministers and now she Muslim.
Are you okay with him having multiple wives?
Kendra, thank you so much for asking me that. You're so smart. So I've actually been in a poly relationship before. And I was not Muslim, so I've only been Muslim for 3 years. But I've did that, and it's not my cup of tea. But because in the religion it's a little different. So I don't want.
She been a Muslim for 3 years. Middle-aged woman and I've been a Muslim for 3 years. All right. And she don't know nothing. She just only that in name only. And she came and represented herself this way.
To say that I'm opposed to having another wife, a sister wife, because it just depends on the circumstances. But a lot of people kind of think, and even men too, they just think that you can just go find a girl on the street and say, oh, she's beautiful, we have another wife. But it doesn't work like that. It's more so like a community thing. Let's say me and you were best friends and you had a husband, went to the masjid together, and your husband passed away.
Use somebody else, child. Don't use me as that example.
Okay. So let's say somebody else. Anybody.
Yeah.
So anybody.
And her husband, and y'all can, yeah. So use that. A different girl and her husband. Now continue.
Well, anybody, not true, but anybody. So, and let's say her husband passed away, and she was a good friend of mine at the mass year that we go to. Then I wouldn't mind my husband marrying her because basically her husband has passed away, and we're in the same community.
You see how she play games and she don't know shit. You don't tell him who he can marry. You ain't gonna tell him shit. You ain't gonna tell him nothing. He gonna tell you. What are you talking about? You ain't nobody's Muslim. You ain't gonna tell him who he can marry. What are you talking about? You ain't gonna have shit to say about that. Nothing. Nothing at all. You just would be lucky if he even tell you he get ready to get marry another chick and don't just come home and got another wife. All right, because he can do that. What are you talking about? He don't need your permission or your approval. She capping. This not who she is. She faking. I knew she was faking from the minute she said that. All right, and because I'm looking at her. That's not a Muslim lady.
And if she needs somebody to help take care of her children, which my husband could do and me, then it will be definitely okay with me. So it's just the circumstances. I'm not doing it for it to be sexualized.
See that? As long as he can take care of everybody and all of this. Listen, that's what the bottom gold is. All right. Some man that come and save her. All right. She don't care what the situation gotta be. If he could just save her. All right, she tired of it. She thought all of that would get that taken care of. It keep getting her played with. Why? Because she don't have nothing to offer. All of this nonsense. All right, this foolishness. She can't grow up. She can't get serious. She just too old to grow up. She gotta live in this nonsense. She don't like her life and what it is. And if she gotta face that and get out of this right here, she'll go crazy. Dreaming you're gonna tell him who he can marry. Yeah, not on your life.
Let's put it that way, because that's not what it's about.
Wow. I mean, even in that scenario, like you're saying, if your best friend's husband passed away, you will be okay with your husband marrying her, and you're looking at it as a way to take care of her family. But that means your husband will still have to have sex with her too.
That's correct.
And you will be fine.
Yes, I would be fine with that.
See, Geminis, shout out to the Geminis. I'm a Taurus. I don't know any Taurus girl that can get with that. But I feel like, but I know when me sitting in this seat, you're not foreign.
See the kind of silly conversations they have and entertain this nonsense? It's nonsense. All right? She ain't gonna tell him nothing. All right? And if she was really a Muslim lady, she would know that. All right? You don't gonna tell him nothing.
Like I used to think poly was a thing that men wanted, but in the 4 years of sitting here, I have heard plenty of women say that's a good dynamic for them. So it's all about finding your people.
But don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I want to be somebody's second wife, and I'm not saying that I want my husband to take on a second wife. I'm saying that the man has to understand Islam and the Deen. It's not about. It's not even about sex. Just put it that way. It's not about sex. So I just put it that way. So
okay, all right.
Baby girl, who need to understand Islam and the Deen is you. You. And you should stop playing. You came here representing yourself like a little girl. All right? Not like a woman a man should come and try to believe in and invest in. All right? Because you will be a waste of his time. You'll be a complete waste of his time. That's why men come and play with you. They coming around you when they got some time to waste.
Now, so the guy have to look, does he have to look a certain way?
I would prefer foreign. I would prefer a foreign man.
Okay. Any race?
I mean, African or Arab.
Okay. African or Arab. And he has to be Muslim or willing to become a Muslim man.
Correct.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. You should. um, you know, enough to take care of me. So I want him to be, financially 6 figures or more would be good for me.
Okay. So we made 75K. Don't reach out to you.
You can reach out.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra G and Brittany.
Okay, let me stand up, Kendra. Hold on. Okay. I don't got no big old butt or none of that. I'm just a regular girl. That's
you like
just
you have a nice shape. You have a nice shape.
Thank you, Kendra. Thank you.
All right.
I got a lot going on up here. I was trying not to be like boom and.
That's all right, baby girl. I ain't gonna get you none of that. I ain't gonna get you none of that. It's gonna get you the same thing it been getting on the Kendra G show. You came here to talk to some men who don't talk to you. They ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop because you came here. You know what's getting ready to happen. They're gonna be in your inbox with their shirt off, making muscles, calling you a queen. That's what they get ready to do. All right, look. I wouldn't recommend a man. Girl, the Muslim lady's gonna come and talk to you. All right, you're so disrespectful. If you knew the level of disrespect you showed them ladies today, all right, you just an idiot.
The thing I'm trying to turn to the side. I don't do.
Well, some people think that I don't know. I don't know all different religions. Woo, my phone. I got my battery pretty low. Let me charge my phone. But some people are saying, as a Muslim woman, can you have your shirt like that?
Yes, I can. So, I've been Muslim for 3 years, and a lot of people are really like when they hear that women are Muslim, they don't see them like fully.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Never.
Covered. They think like, oh, well, you can't be Muslim, but that's not how it works.
See, if she was real Muslim and really serious about, she would have a man. They would have been got her a man. All right, they would have been got her out the street. She in the street. She just running her mouth. And when a Muslim lady see her and smack her, she, all right. Yo, don't get them sisters messed up.
The Quran talks about Allah tells you when to cover your body up, not people or man. God does, and He puts that in your heart. So it's not mandatory for you to wear a hijab or be fully covered. It's not a mandatory thing. It's actually optional. It's optional.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you learn something new every day. You have some paid questions. Do you want them?
Sure.
All right. We just kind of talked about this. It says, ask her if she's willing to cover up.
I am, of course. My goal is to be 100% on my deen. So I do eventually want to be fully covered. Eventually, yes.
Okay, they're really talking about your chest right now. Damon said, is she a fair weather Muslim because her chest is all out? First immersions are real.
Okay, he's talking. He's like a little too deep in this, and he should be right. If he's really on his deen, he should.